have a problem. We have a leak. Alright, y'all, trying something new. Got a different intro now. And an intro of some of the trucks that I've owned and flipped. Some of y'all already know I like getting these vehicles, and most of them aren't running, or some of them are running with issues, and I fix them up, try to around and sell them. Kind of like a little hobby for me, I guess. I work on all different types of vehicles, and as y'all already see, I'm having a problem with this 67 F100 having a coolant leak. Man, I've already located, not exactly, but I know it has to do with something with the lower intake gasket. So here we go, another day diving into this thing. Man, I'm super freaking glad that I didn't try to turn this truck on after I seen the leak. I'm super glad. Let me show y'all. Look at this. This cylinder is filled with water. It's filled with water. If I would have turned this truck on or tried to, that's bent rod. The rod could have shot through the side of the block. I mean, I would have had a horrible day. So, man, I'm super glad. So, major disaster has been avoided. Like, seriously. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna go ahead and I have a shop vac, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna evacuate this water from the cylinder, and I'm actually gonna take out every single spark plug, and I'm gonna turn the motor over so that it could evacuate all the water that's in there without causing an issue. All right, here we go. About a week later, I've been real busy at work. I've been pulling 12-hour shifts. My only day off is Sunday, actually. Today's Saturday. I started working on this thing because I got out a little bit early today. And so, yes, y'all see a distributor right here, and y'all see that the motor's put back together. Crank the truck, will not start. But I already know I have a bad distributor. So I'm just going to have to replace that. I don't want to buy a brand new one. I just want to get one that'll get me by just for now, because something I'm going to show y'all at the end of this video, kind of to make a downturn a little bit more up. But possibly one of the worst case scenarios that could happen right here with this motor. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here it is, people. Motor. 351 Windsor. No distributor. Didn't have any spark. The spark tester. What I want y'all to see, I don't know if y'all seen this firsthand. I don't know if it's gonna take a good video of it or picture of it or whatever. If not, I'll try to put a picture here in a couple seconds. But I think some of y'all might know where we're going with this. Do y'all see that? Can y'all kind of see that? Let me put it. Okay. Does that look like oil to anybody? Alright, y'all. So here's your chance. Put in a comment what you think this is. If you have no clue, give me a second and I'll explain. So I bought this truck. Well, as a matter of fact, I bought the motor from this guy, and he cranked the motor. He turned the motor over and everything, and it sounded good. You know, it was running good, and you know, I drained all the coolant from it, all the oil, and then I took it. You know, nothing seemed like it was bad, and then you know, I just loaded it up in my truck and brought it home, and this truck is, ever since then, it's never had coolant in the motor. Some of y'all already know that I did run this motor with no coolant only for a couple seconds. As a matter of fact, it didn't even get up to temperature. Not even close to that, because it was a couple seconds. And the motor sounded good. Everything, no ticks, no nothing. I mean, everything sounded really good. All along, I didn't have any coolant in there. But like I said, I was running a couple seconds and I turned it off. That's it. Did that like 2 or 3 times, separate days, not the same day either. So what it's looking like, now I'm telling you, I have coolant in the oil pan. So what that means is, well, there's a failed gasket somewhere, or the block is cracked. And if the block is cracked, that's the absolutely worst case scenario for me right now. And hopefully it's not that. But what I am going to have to do is I'm going to go ahead and take everything back off again and take the heads off and inspect the head gaskets. I'm kind of hoping that one of the head gaskets is blown, because that would help me out to understand that that's all it was. And hopefully the head did not warp. So I'm gonna have to get a straight edge, a super straight edge, and put it onto the head, and just to see if I have any kind of warpage in the head. And if not, reuse the head, put the gasket, throw the gasket in there, throw all new gaskets in here again, drain out this oil, or you're gonna drain out the oil and the coolant before I do any of that. And then, you know, just put new oil and new coolant in here again. Buy a new distributor. And hopefully, everything is good. Because if not, man, it's going to be stupid. If not, then, hey, what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to go find me a block, and I'm just going to start from scratch. Put all the accessories from here onto the block, and man, make something happen. But regardless, we don't give up. We are not giving up. It's a little downturn, but it's gonna get good. It will eventually. Eventually, it'll be good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video, man. I know it kind of ended unexpectedly and not the way I wanted it to end. But anytime you're building something for yourself, and you know, stuff like this is gonna happen. It's just going to happen. All you got to do is just keep chugging along. You know, you're gonna have to fab stuff up. You're gonna have to make things fit where they don't fit. You're gonna have to fit the cube into the triangle hole. You're just gonna have to get it done, regardless. You can't just give up as bad as you want. Seems like it's way far in the distance until I finish this truck. Mind you, I'm doing everything myself, and I'm working a lot. Man, it's frustrating, but All I could do was hope, and there's a lot of hope right here. But I mean, I kind of didn't want to leave y'all with something down. You know, uh-oh. What's that?